Welcome back to Mikee Tech. In today's video, we're working on task 4 of my internship task with Cognifyz Technologies. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Mikee Tech. The objective for this task is to analyze investment duration and monitoring frequencies. The steps in these tasks include 1. Duration distribution, where we visualize the distribution of investment duration. 2. Frequency analysis. This is where we're going to examine investment monitoring frequencies and their impact on investment preferences. So let's dive into it. So once Power BI is opened, you create a new page, page 4, then we tap on the format page button, then we go to canvas background. We change the color to a shade of gray and transparency to 0. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is give our page a title, and the title of our page is tax 4 investment. Okay, investment duration and frequency 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 right. So we are going to format this, use the font. Okay, format this. Okay, let's use the font go bold. Oh, what a problem. So go bold and turn our font size to 28. Alright, so in the effects, we're going to turn on our visual border and shadow, and in the visual border we are going to turn our rounded corners to 15. Alright, so then let's bring this down a bit. Okay, that's it. So in this task today, we are going to be analyzing how long people keep their investments and how often they check on them. This will help us understand the preferences of the investor. Right, so let's begin. So we're going to choose a clustered bar chart, and in the clustered bar chart we are going to be using duration against avenue. Right, yeah, duration against avenue. So by avenue is going to be on the x-axis. So so this is it. All right, so 19 avenues have 3 to 5 years, and about 18 avenues have 1 to 3 years, chosen by an investor. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is to copy this, paste it here, right? And we're going to change, the next thing we're going to change is the duration, right? And we're going to put in the investment monitor, rather here. Alright, so this will to help us know in a month and in a week and in a day how the investor likes it. So here, if you hover over it, you can see 29. For the count of 29 avenues, there's this monthly, and for here it's count of 7 avenues, it's weekly, and 4 avenues is daily. Right, so that's simply that. So the next thing we're going to take is a slicer, so as to find the particular avenue. Okay, where's the slider again? Oh my, okay, oh shit. Okay, my bad. Yeah, the slicer. So for the slicer, we are taking it to filter out a particular avenue. So we're going to use avenue in there. We're going to use to filter out a particular avenue and its duration and the invest monitor here. So by a month, weekly, or daily, and the years it has. So just move this slightly over here. Okay, you know what? Let's make it a tile. So let's move it all over here to the corner here. So you can just extend it down here, and we come here to the format visual and the slider settings, and we change the vertical list to a tile. So where you can just choose from. Alright. So now let's also extend, extend this too. So the next thing we should do is to format our visuals. So we just tap on it and tap here, the format, then okay, general, then effects. So we turn on the visual border, the shadow to make it pop out, and so we turn around the corners to 15. We'll do same for this and this and 15 here. So we're going to do the same also for this. So we turn on the visual border and the shadow and around the corners to 15. This is simply to just to make our work stand out and make it pop out, right? So the next thing we're going to do is to find the count or the exact number of people who invest in a particular avenue. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is to create a key measure. We're going to create a measure. So we right click and new measure. Alright. Okay, so let's wait for it to load. A new measure. Right. Okay. Right. So our measure, first measure we're going to create is equity. Oh my bad. Equity. Equity. Okay. Equity. So the formula for this is count rows. Okay. Count rows. Then we're going to filter out data, our data set, and avenue equal to equity. Okay. Equity. Let's look for equity. Okay, let's check equity market. Right. Equity. Okay, no, I mean let's take this, right? Right, and put equity in there. Equity, equity in here. Alright. So because we are selecting equity from the avenue column, so that's why I'm going to put this in a string. It has to be the exact name that's in the column. So the equity here is what we're going to type here. So we are selecting the number of equity in the avenue column. Alright, so click on enter, tap on enter, I mean. Alright, so I'm going to copy this. Yeah, and we're going to do same for the others. New measure. Okay, so let's just paste and change this to fixed deposits. Fixed deposits. And change this also to fixed deposits. And you tap on enter. I'm going to do same for mutual funds and public provident fund. Mutual funds, and here mutual fund. Alright, and lastly measure. Lastly, okay, seems I want to create. Okay, it seems close. Okay, so just let's edit this to public providence fund. Fund. Let's copy this, copy and paste this here, paste this here. Alright, so that's simply it. It's done. So the next thing we're just going to do is to just card these to just find the exact numbers. So tap on the card, put it here. Alright, I'm going to put this here and put in equity. Okay, so let's me move this up a bit. Okay, so so from here you can see that there are just 10 equity investors using equity, just 10 of them. So what I'm going to do is format this general effects, 10 on the visual border, 10 on the shadow, and increase your rounded corners to 50. Exactly. So now we can see the equity very clearly, so we're going to do that. The color value, we're going to reduce it a bit, yeah, to 30. Okay, so let it be like this. Now so we're just going to copy and paste and put this here, paste and put this here and paste and put, okay, so let's, okay, so then put this also here. So now let's just move this down and this also down so it can be seen visibly. So now we just hold on control, tap on each of them and come to data, okay, format, right, and go to align, and we're going to align them in the middle. So now they are aligned equally. Okay, so the next thing we're just going to do is replace equity here with the rest of the other avenues. So from equity, let's take fixed deposits. So let's take this out and put in fixed deposit here, and we take equity out here and put in mutual fund, and we're going to take equity out from here and put in public provident. Okay, so we can now see the exact number of investors in each of the avenues. So from here you can see equity has 10 investors here, fixed deposit has 9, mutual fund has 18, provident public fund, or let's say public provident fund, has 3. So what we're going to just do is just try and see. So we're just going to select equity. So when you select equity, you can see that it has filtered out the exact number of years. So for equity, you can see the duration is 1 to 3 years, and in 3, yeah, 1 to 3 years, and 3 to 5 years we have the same. You can see them exactly how it is here. And for monthly, you can also see it here like this, right? So you can see that. So once you select, you can also see it will filter out for the particular avenue. All right. So now let's do this. So that's it for our tax today. See you same time next time. It's Mikey Tech. Bye bye.